Hello and welcome back to another character selection video. It's kind of like in a weird place right now, but we'll get to that. I'll get to that. Just keep watching, okay? My name's Lumen and today we're having a look at Titan Quest 2. Return to the classic mythology-inspired setting of Titan Quest and go toe-to-toe with legendary monsters as you journey across the fantastical reimagining of ancient Greece. Nemesis, the goddess of Retribution, is out of control. She's corrupting the threads of fate and condemning all those who oppose her to eternal punishment, including you. So take up your weapons, fight alongside gods, and face some of the most powerful forces in Greek mythology in this co-op action RPG in order to stop Nemesis, free those she's punished, and weave your own epic tale. Also, create and customize a character, sort of. If you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all there is to discover about Titan Quest 2, you can find some links below. And as always, there will be timestamps. While you're down there, you can find my links, my coffee page, and my Twitch channel, and all the rest. Now, the game is currently in early access. It has a preset picker at the moment that allows you a choice between some decent and interesting looking masculine and feminine characters, which we're going to have a look at right now. We have been promised a full character creation and customization system in one of the first major early access updates, but it's not in the game right now. They also said there'll be a full transmog system. I will obviously be covering all of that the moment it releases, but as of right now, we've got a little taste of what's to come. We've got to look at some of the different body types and shapes, some of the different faces, some of the different features, hair, facial hair, and all the other goodies that we can get. And it's pretty awesome, because there's a lot going on here. So, without further yak, let's jump in and take a peek. Now, your first choice, upon entering character creation, which, again, as I have mentioned, is currently just character selection, is your body type. You can pick masculine or feminine. There's a good selection on both sides, and honestly, I'm kind of a fan of what I'm seeing here right now just because of the variety available. So we're going to go through the presets a couple of times here, and I'll just ask you to take note of all the different things that you can do with the characters. I'm just going to go through them relatively quickly for the first time around, and then the next time I'll spin them around a little bit. We'll look at the hairstyles, like from the back. We'll see what the entire body itself looks like, all up and down. You'll notice there are a few things like scars. They don't stand out so much, but I'm sure you can sort of dial it up or dial it down when you actually get control of those systems. And what I actually mostly like about this is the fact that you have full control over the size and shape of your body. I think it's a sad situation, but I think I can say, hey, the Diablo players are going to love this one. Because, I mean, as much as I love Diablo 4's current customization system, the way that they've set it up, it's great. It really does have a lot going for it. I am one of the people that is not a massive fan of the idea of locking you to a certain body type. You know, I love the idea of a big burly druid, but I'd like to give everyone the option to not be that if they don't want to be. Like, just basically what it comes down to is giving people more is better. Giving people less, generally worse. There are rare exceptions, but yeah. So, I mean, as we're going through here again, I just want to point out that some of these characters are so stacked. I mean, these guys could be statues in the Pantheon, you know? They are perfection. Look at this. Look how chiseled this guy's body is. And just based on what I can see here, we're going to at least have a body weight slider and a muscle tone or muscularity slider, like at the very least. And it would seem the one thing that does appear to be pretty constant is the height. So I don't think we're going to have a height slider here. I think that there need to be some lines drawn where this stuff is concerned in a action RPG like this. And I say that especially just because of the way items and stuff work, because of the way the gear works. If they had to make the characters bigger and smaller, and then also shorter and taller, it might be a little difficult to fit the gear on there, and it might start looking a little janky if they do that. But yeah, overall, I like it. They cover basically everything here with the ethnicities, with the shapes of the characters' bodies, with the faces, with the hair, with the facial hair. There's even more or less hair on the body, as you can see over there. And I mean, this is just impressive. Like, even just the small difference between this one and this one is not all that small. It's pretty crazy. Check it out, man. Yeah. So it's cool. And that's basically that for the masculine body types. Let us have a quick peek at the feminine ones. Alright. This is your default one. I don't know if this is like Jane Titan Quest or what. I don't think that there's like a default that is just the locked in one. Like, this guy definitely doesn't look like the main. Does he look like the main character? I don't know if he looks like the main character. Anyway, whatever. feminine body types. Here we go. She looks very Greek. I like that. And I mean, you'll notice as we go through here, the outfits also change in color. It's very cool. Once again, I like that they have the muscularity slider in full effect here. Different hairstyles and stuff like that. I'm not seeing a massive amount of different hairstyles, but there is at least a decent selection here. And I mean, the hair looks nice. Overall, like, the texture work and the work on the model and stuff is just phenomenal. I'm also seeing something interesting over there. Is that a moon? It's like a half moon tattoo. It's not a tattoo, really. It's more like a scar. It's like a marking. Is that on all of them? Oh my goodness. Oh. Nemesis. Is that the mark of Nemesis? I don't know. Did they all have that? Did the masculine ones have it? They also had it. Maybe that's part of the story. I don't know. Pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see here, wide range of body types, and honestly, they look really good. I don't think that we're going to be getting control over individual parts of the body. And you know what? That's fine. I don't know. Maybe they will give it to us. But like, looking at it, I'm not seeing like specific parts getting bigger or smaller. I'm basically looking at the boob and the butt here. The boobs aren't getting bigger. The butt's not getting bigger. But the body itself does change. So, I mean, that would be more than enough if they gave us those options. And what's kind of cool is we are definitely seeing like a bunch of different, you've got the first line here, which I would say is your like stereotypical Greek characters, and in terms of the skin tones, the faces, the hairs and the hair colors and stuff like that. Then you've got the slightly more African looks over here, and then you've got what I guess you could consider the European and or well, American. I want to say American, but it's like hey, let's look back a little. It's all kind of the same, right? But yeah, you got those ones over there, and then we've got the Asian, which includes obviously Indian here, and I mean, they've covered their bases. It's pretty cool. It's actually incredibly well done, and again, as with the males, I do like that you can be a slightly larger character, you can be smaller, and you can be more muscular. It's just a fantastic selection overall. Yeah. So, again, breaking it down, it does seem like we're going to get a good amount of control. It would be awesome if we could pick and choose our faces, the different features and stuff like that we want. Because you will see, in terms of like the extras, there's a whole lot of stuff that you can probably customize, including things like the earrings and the piercings that we've seen. And I would say, just based on the little bit that I can see from here, we are most likely going to be able to change a few features on the face at least, but I'm not sure how they're going to split it up yet. So, I mean, it could be really interesting to have a peek at what they've got in mind. They said it's coming soon, so I'm pretty keen. But that does bring us basically to the end of all of this. Here in the outro, I will just say, yeah, it's looking good. I can probably just end it there. I'm going to say a little bit more, though. I'm sorry. I have to say a little bit more. I do, because I have more to say. It's cool that they have, right here at the start of Early Access, already given us a decent look at what's to come. On top of that, it's cool that they've promised us that there is more to come, and it's coming soon. We're going to get a full character creation and customization system, and they're like, hey, here, this is what you could potentially have access to. And that's excellent. The models themselves look really good. Visual fidelity is top notch. I think especially for a game where you're going to be playing 95% of the time zoomed out all the way, it's a lot of respect that they've given us, you know? It's cool that they've given us so much detail on the characters. And I mean, I really do like the way the models look. I love that you can go bigger, you can go smaller, you can add more muscles, have less muscles. The different ethnicities are cool. Overall, it's just a great selection. So I really have nothing to complain about where that's concerned. I am mostly, at this point, just curious to see how they're going to split things up. I'm curious to see when the character customization system does get implemented, how they're going to approach giving us all these options. Because you can see there's a lot. And the way they split it, I guess that'll make or break the system. But I believe that they're going to do it right because, you know, just based on what we've seen here, it's already looking pretty good. So yeah, there you go. A quick look at what's available in Titan Quest 2. Thanks for joining me. I always appreciate you dudes and your company. You can, as always, check back here soon for more. You can give this video a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. You can find my links below, if you'd like, my coffee page, my Twitch channel, and all the rest. And hey, if you're jumping into Titan Quest 2 now, or perhaps even only at launch, enjoy. Happy that.